Hi again, back for the second part of my Bumblebee review. Now, as I was saying, there's a lot of bullshit in this movie. There's a lot of stuff that pisses me off. And of course there's some other tropes that are added in, such as there's this obnoxious kid, as there's always an obnoxious kid, because for some reason Hollywood in general seem to think that the viewers who go to see these movies like to see obnoxious, annoying kids act like idiots in the films. We don't. We never did. Home Alone was fun, but let's move on, shall we? Now, the writing in this film is fucking terrible. I mean, my God. There was actually one line, I heard it, and I made sure to remember it as best I could, because I wanted to talk about it in this video, because it just astounded me how bad it was. Now, mind you, this line could probably sound normal enough in real life, like a mother talking to a daughter, right, in real life. That's just the way it is. But when you were writing a script for a movie that's going to be in cinema, sure you can come up with something better. And the line isn't atrocious, but it's just like, is that really the best you got? And that line was basically the mother and Charlie, the main actress, the main character, they had a bit of an argument. And basically the mother said, what was it? What was it? I believe it was, oh yeah. I'm your mother. Tell me things sometimes. Tell me things sometimes. I was like, really? That's the best? No, I know some people probably think I'm calling the grammar Nazi or just becoming pretentious, but I'm like, really? I'm your mother. Tell me things sometime. I mean, come on, man. This is basically a blockbuster movie, right? And that's the best you're going to come up with. No, mind you, again, I realise it's the Transformers spin-off. But come on! For fuck's sake, man. Oh, that just drives me mental. Okay, yeah. Joe, alright, that's enough bashing for the moment. Let's talk about two scenes I actually liked. But there was three scenes. One of those scenes was the scene where Charlie told Bumblebee about the father dying. I actually found some genuine emotion there. Bumblebee's, like, the way he animated his face, it made it look like he actually kind of felt sad for Charlie. It was a nice scene. It was a nice moment. One of the few. Another nice moment was when basically Bumblebee is captured by John Cena and his soldiers, and Charlie and the nerd boyfriend, love interest, is there with her. And basically they're getting taken by Charlie's getting taken by Cena, and Cena throws to the ground. This causes Bumblebee to lose his shit. His eyes go from blue to red. He gets up and his arm does a gun and he starts blowing all the soldiers away. And it is awesome. It's a good scene because you see him destroying the soldiers from Charlie's point of view. And from her point of view, you really see how dangerous Bumblebee can be and the Transformers can be. You see how easy he can take out an entire squad of soldiers and destruction and explosions he causes. For that like brief 30 seconds, it is kind of terrifying and really shows you the scale of a human to a Transformer. And so I will give him credit. That was a nice scene. I don't know if that was their intention, but it seemed that's what I got from it, and it was really well. It really did a good job. It really made me realise just how terrifying Transformers could be, and made me think they could probably do a horror movie of just a bunch of people stuck in a secluded in an isolated location with a Transformer. It just got me thinking. I was like, be better than what we have, but that scene, I'll give him credit. Michael Bay, that was a good scene, or whoever directed, if it even was Michael Bay. He at least produced it. I don't follow directly anymore. I just know it's Transformers and that's it. But good job, whoever was responsible for that scene. It was a good scene. Of course, it's completely wrecked a couple moments later when Bumblebee basically swings his arm like that and throws Cena away. Now I know it's not a realistic movie, but come on, Cena gets hit like this, like if you swatted the fly. He did that to Cena. Cena should be dead, his bones should be gone. He has several of his bones to be broken. He should be dead. But he gets up a couple of minutes later and he's fine. I understand it's just one of those movie things, it's not realistic. But I mean, it's just another thing to add on top of the pile. There is one line though, Cena said that I found quite funny. Like, at least a little funny. He's having an argument with this scientist who wants to let the two of the Decepticons have access to their satellite network in order to hunt down Bumblebee. Now that's just another level of stupidity in itself. But besides that, seeing as basically the John Cena's character literally says something to the degree of their names are Decepticons. I mean, does anyone understand what that means? Like, they're called Decepticons. Does anyone realise that? That's not what he said, but that's not the proper sentence. That's basically what he was saying. And it's like, yeah, they're called Decepticons. Surely someone, there's a red flag somewhere. Someone's like probably thinking maybe it's not a good idea. They trust these people who call themselves Decepticons. Maybe we should rethink this for one fucking second. But of course, as the rest of this movie, stupidity prevails. No, let's continue. So, the final scene I want to talk about, and it's the final good scene, but it's also the topic I want to discuss, and that is, there's roughly a 30-second to 1 minute scene of Optimus Prime fighting other Decepticons on Cybertron. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this looks cool. You see Optimus Prime just shooting a bunch of the mini Decepticons. It was awesome. It looked fun. You saw, I believe it's Soundwave. I believe that's his name. And I was like, oh shit, Soundwave. I was like, he looked exactly how he looked from the... Okay, a bit of a tangent. I was kind of ignorant to the story Transformers. I never watched the cartoon growing up. I watched like one episode maybe. But I played the games made by High Moon Studios on the PS3, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. And I really understood just how cool some of these characters are and how cool Cybertron is as a setting. So for the first couple movies, I was like, oh, Earth, they're doing a good job. They have some giant robots fighting each other on Earth. How bad? It's fun. Played the games, then I realized, oh my god, they ruined this completely. Because here's the thing. When you have humans added in the story, and you're focusing on humans, that takes away from the characters of the Transformers. So it takes more time away, because instead of developing these human characters, you can bring in other Transformers and develop them more. Because through the entire series of Transformers movies made by Michael Bay, there's only 4 Transformers really that we know. The rest are kind of just there and they kind of leave and come back or whatever. But there's 4 we really know. 2 Autobots, 2 Decepticons. Decepticons, Starscream and Megatron, of course. 2 Autobots, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. They're cool Transformers. But we could get more. And the fact that they showed us a minute of Cybertron with Optimus Prime just looking badass destroying Decepticons, and we see Soundwave, who he literally looks identical to the way he looks in the games, by the way, that I just mentioned. I'm like, you couldn't do more of this. That 1 minute was better than this entire movie. And that's the point. That's what I want to know. Michael Bay, we have sat through your bullshit for so long. Why will you just... The next movie, can we just please have a movie set on Cybertron? It could be a prequel to when they left Cybertron completely to go to Earth. But just, that's what we want. I don't get why it's so hard for a director to listen to what the audience wants and to make it. Transformers is about the robots, not the humans. This bullshit narrative he's had since the first movie where making the humans so important. It's bullshit. People don't go to Transformers movies to see humans. We go to see these badass characters, these cool, hulking, robotic badasses destroy each other. But yet he insists on throwing stupid teen comedy, these stupid stereotypes, fucking forced love interest romances, and just all the other bullshit that accompanies Hollywood movies. I'm sorry to cough, I don't know what's happening, but honestly, I think I've just like ranted a bit too much about this movie, because it's not even just the movie itself. The movie sucks, but it's just the whole potential Transformers has, but it never achieved, because Michael Bay could never be bothered to make a proper war on Cybertron between the Decepticons and Autobots. There's so much potential. You could have the Dino, the Dino Transformers. You could have them have a bigger impact in a Cybertron movie. You could have there's one Transformer, I can't believe I don't know his name. Again, I'm not that I don't that big of a knowledge on the Transformers lore and characters. But there's a Transformer that's like 50 to 80 feet. I think he's the size of a building. He could be on Cybertron and it could look really cool and believable, because it's Cybertron, you know. It's not like Earth where it just looks ridiculous. You could have him there, but no. They insist on making these stupid Transformers movies on Earth. and it's just getting boring because there's only we've seen everything they can possibly do at this point. But just give us the movie that I want. Give us this badass movie. Make some cool new characters with the Transformers that we can relate to and that we like to see in a movie, and just develop the Transformers themselves rather than relying on cheap tricks and comedy to get just the casual audience to come in. Like you realise, right? If someone sees that you're passionate about the project you're doing, if you just put some passion into Transformers, you will attract people, an audience, not just the casual fans, but the fans of Transformers themselves. We want to see passion in the movies we see. And honestly, with all the filler and all the bullshit movies coming out that are just made for money, which Bumblebee was, this was a movie made for money. This was nothing to do with passion. It's very upsetting to see. It's very annoying. Because you know that there's directors out there who could, if they got their hands on Transformers, they could probably do a much better job. Sadly, that's not the case right now. And all we can do is hope that eventually we will get a great Transformers movie. But as of right now, for Bumblebee, if you really got nothing else to do, you can see it but I really recommend not. It's not special. It's probably the second best Transformers movie. Transformers 2 is still the worst. Dear God. Those two robots. You know who I'm talking about. You know the two robots I'm talking about in Transformers 2. Not going to be worse than that, but this movie's pretty close. I recommend just skip it. It's really not worth. It's not worth your money. If Michael Bay's not going to take the time to make a good movie, you shouldn't waste your time seeing it. That's all I gotta say. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.